Hey guys, welcome to Pyramid Partials. We're going to be doing a number of different series working on different body parts that you can do at home in 15 minutes. So I want you to get off the sofa, get involved and get interactive because this is going to help you get that body that you want ready for summer. My name's Georgia Simmons, I'm a bikini athlete. This is Sarah Moxham, she works in the city, and this is Claire Aves. Claire is a dancer and a boxer. We've got different levels of ability here today. So if you're a beginner or a novice, follow Sarah. If you're an intermediate to advanced, follow Claire. And if you think you've got what it takes, follow me. Okay, let's go. So our first exercise today is going to be laying leg raises. This is a nice simple exercise for you to start warming up with. Make sure you always warm up so that you don't injure your muscles. So to start off with, Sarah, can I please have you laying flat on the mat? So for our beginners exercise today, what I want you to do is lay completely flat on the mat in a horizontal position. Make sure that your bum and your shoulder blades are supported on the floor. If this is hurting your lower back, you can put your hands underneath your bum, like so. Now, Sarah's going to lift her feet 3 inches from the floor. And because this is a partial pulses training session, we're going to pulse. We're not just going to have static exercises. The reason that we're pulsing is this increases time under tension, which is going to tone your muscles more quickly and more effectively. So Sarah's going to start bouncing her feet up and down, but she's not going to let them touch the floor. That was a perfect demonstration of this exercise. Thanks, Sarah. If you just stay there, we'll be doing a full set in a minute. Claire, if you could just lie down, please.
Yep.
So, Claire is going to demonstrate a more difficult version of this exercise. Claire's going to work her upper and her lower abs at the same time. Claire's going to do this by raising her feet 3 to 4 inches off the floor and raising her shoulders 3 to 4 inches off the floor. This is going to contract the upper abs and the lower abs. Claire is then going to pulse her legs and perform a number of partial pulses to work her full abdominal range. Thanks, Claire.
I can really feel this, Georgia.
Good. You can see Claire's got some amazing abs, so she's been doing this quite a lot. Finally, I'm going to demonstrate the most advanced version of this exercise. Using a small weight at home, you can use a dumbbell or ankle weights if you'd prefer, I'm going to put a weight in between my feet. This is going to really work my lower abs. So make sure the weight is firmly between your feet. If you're using ankle weights, you won't have this problem. Lay flat, lift your feet, raise your shoulders. Gradually pulse, feeling the burn through the abdominals. Now at home, I want you to press pause and I want you to get involved. If you're a beginner, you're going to do 20 pulses like Sarah. If you're intermediate or advanced, you're going to do 20 pulses like Claire. And if you're feeling adventurous and you want to go hardcore, you're going to do 20 pulses like me. Let's go, guys.
Let's do this, Georgia. Come on then.
And that's the key. Really, if people are very, very busy, it's hard for them to work out and it's really easy to make the excuse that you just don't have the time. And we're all really busy, but you can do this at home while you're watching, your favourite TV show. So it's really easy to fit it in around other things you might be doing. You can even do it while dinner's cooking on the hob. Exercise number 2 is going to be a variation on planks. So because Sarah's our beginner, she's going to demonstrate how to do a standard plank. For people at home who might not know even how to do a normal plank, you're going to lay down flat on the floor, face down. What you want to do next is you want to push up into a plank position. You want to have your tummy pulled in, lower the shoulders slightly, look forward so the spine is nice and straight. Just raise your head for me, Sarah. That's perfect. And you want to make sure that the bum is just slightly pushed up and that the feet are together. That's perfect. So for the intermediate to advanced, Claire's going to demonstrate how to do a more difficult plank. Claire, if you could get into a plank position.
Do I go on my elbows, Georgia?
To make it more difficult, go up onto your hands. This is more difficult because it increases the angle that your body's at, which increases the amount of weight you're holding on your arms. So it's going to allow for a full body tone while you're doing this exercise. As you can see, Claire's in a perfect plank position. Now what we're going to do is make this more difficult by raising one leg off the floor and pulsing. This works a bit like a kickback, so Claire is not only working her abdominals but holding herself flat, she's also working her glutes. How does that feel, Claire?
It's getting tougher.
So at home, please make sure that you're holding the plank in the correct position and you're using your abdominals to support your body. Don't overly curve your spine as this can cause damage to your lower back. Okay, Claire, if you could swap legs.
Yeah.
Great, so when you press pause at home, guys, if you're going to be doing the intermediate, I want you to do 20 pulses on each leg. We always maintain symmetry throughout the body, so make sure you do the same exercises on both sides of the body. So Claire's just demonstrated how to do the intermediate to advanced. I'm now going to demonstrate how to do the difficult one. So do this at home if you think you've got what it takes. Get down into the plank position. Lift yourself off the floor and push up into a press up. Raise one leg, raise the second leg and down. Push back up, 1, 2, down. Up, 1, 2, down. By doing this fast, you're going to be increasing the heart rate, which is going to help to burn fat, and you're also going to be toning the abdominals and the glutes. Plus, because you're doing a push-up, you're going to be working the biceps and the triceps and the shoulders. So, at home, let's get ready. Press pause. If you're doing the more advanced, do 20 up and down, 20 of each leg for Claire, or 20 full for Sarah. Ready, guys? Press pause and get involved. Let's go. Let's go. We're doing 20 reps. Let's go.
Let's do this.
If you're following me, hold it for 30 seconds.
So Claire, what do you like about Amazing Abs and the 15-minute body blasts?
Exactly what it is in the title. It's a 15-minute blast. You know, we can be so busy sometimes that we just don't have the time to, you know, get to the gym or wherever we may need to go. So pull it on, put the TV on, and, you know, 15 minutes and you're going to get them amazing abs. I've got a daughter, so it's quite difficult to run around with her and, you know, look after her and stuff. So as soon as I put her to bed, you know, put the telly on and do your little blasts. I think they're amazing. They're, you know, so efficient and so effective.
The minimum amount of rest that you can have to be able to keep going effectively with these exercises. The higher the heart rate, the more out of breath you can get, a bit like me, the more fat and calories you're going to burn, and the more effective the workout's going to be. So try to get sweaty, that's my challenge to you. So this is the end of part 1, I hope you've enjoyed it. Stay tuned for part 2, where I'm going to be showing you how to build abs outside the studio and in the kitchen. It's all about what you eat, guys.